Hi everyone, Linda here. I'm in another fun swap at your Paper Pantry, and it's an embellishment swap. I picked game pieces to use, so I'm using some dominoes that I had, and I kind of got this idea from Lydia. I sent her some dominoes and she made an embellishment, and I like the way she did just part of the domino so you could still see it. So that's what I did on this side. I took some paper from this K & Company stack. It's an old stack, but it has some really cute paper in it. Let's see if I can find the one. I used one sheet of this paper and I cut out the eyeballs, and that's what's here. Actually, I used a Martha Stewart, Making Memories punch to punch out the squares, and then I put some red stickles and black stickles on it. Then I took it to my drill and drilled holes on both ends of it, and I have a bunch of these rings. Now I had some smaller ones, but they won't fit through my little bead cap that I want to use, and they don't fit through the beads real good. So I have some bigger ones, but I'm having trouble with them breaking. Like this one, you know, if they're off-centered a little bit, it's because they've broken. So I don't know what to do about that, but I just re-drilled them again. Then the other game piece that I'm using are some of these bingo chip things. I got these, I think, at a garage sale. And some of my old keys, because I just thought that would be fun. So what I'm doing is I've taken the domino. I'll get another one and start it. And I did this yesterday because I wanted the glossy accents to dry. Then I'm taking a eye hook, I guess they're called, and I'm putting a bead on it. And then I'm screwing it into the top. Well, first, before I do that, I'm taking a Copic marker. This is YR24. And I'm using this just because I didn't want it silver, because of the bingo piece. The edge of it's not real bright silver. It's kind of a goldish color, and it was just kind of bothering me. So I switched it. So I just colored that, and then it dries pretty quick. And then I just screw it in the end. But first I put the bead on, and I like the bead to be, I want the top to be where the domino is. So then I just screw that in like this. And the reason I put the beads on too is because I found these were breaking when I went in further. Even though I drilled them quite far, I don't know why it was doing that. Then I'm going to take another one and color it. And this one's going to go in the bottom. So I just kind of color the top and the bottom, and then I just go in the inside like that and around the outside, and voila, a new color. I suppose if I had the re-inker for that, I could just put the whole thing in ink and pull it out, but this works just fine. So then for the bottom one, I'm taking, this is a bead cap, and I'm just putting that over there so it looks a little fancier. And then I was taking, and I didn't do this on the first ones, I'm putting one of these, like just a little plastic bead there, because that just makes it so I don't have to screw it in as far, because I really think that's why they were breaking. Could have been that I didn't drill straight or something, but I don't have a drill press, so I have to put up with what I have. A drill press is something I probably would love to have, but probably never going to have. Okay, so that's in there pretty good. Then the next step is I'm going to turn these over, and I'm going to glue on a little piece of the same paper. Let's see if I can find one that has an eyeball. I probably already used it. But this is the same sheet, you know, as this one with the eyeballs on it. And I'm just going to take a little bit of Scotch Quick Dry and glue that on. And because these are kind of textured, you know, I'm putting it on a little bit thick. So I've cut this all to the size that I want. I'll just do all 4 of these while I'm at it. I have 3 done, but they're a little different because I don't have that black bead on them. There we go. Then the next thing I did is I found a witch, vintage witch that I liked online, and I printed a whole sheet of her like this, but to make her skinny enough to fit on the thing I had to adjust the size of her. So I made her skinny like that, and then I fussy cut her out. And before I put her on, I'm going to take some gesso and gesso these so that they're just a little lighter because they're kind of bright, and it's supposed to be vintage. So put a little gesso on these. Okay, so then the next step is to put the little witch on. Oh, before I put her on, I want to put the rest on because then it can all dry together. So I'm going to take one of these ring things like this, jump ring I guess it's called, and I'm going to open it up like this and put on one of the bingo pieces and a key, and then I'm going to put that on the end here like this. I'm just going to shut that. I never seem to get them shut the way I'd like. And then I push too hard and it gets all weird. But okay, I think that's good. And it'll hold. I'll do that for all of them. This bag of jump rings, I think I got them at a bead store when I was on a trip last year to New York with a friend. We stopped at a bead store. It was really fun. It was in Chicago. Actually, we stopped at a couple of them. I can't remember the city, the other city we stopped at. I have so many things I want to do today. And I kind of like to go to Tuesday morning and Michael's, but I'm trying really hard not to spend any more money. But I have coupons. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm doing 5 or 10 of them. I have enough made to do 10. Or actually 11, because I thought they were so cute I had to have one. That doesn't happen all the time. Okay, this key. I think these are old suitcase keys. Oh, and yesterday at a garage sale I got another really cool find. I got one of those old hair dryers that comes in like a suitcase, and it has a hat that you put on your head and then a big hose. It was the one just before blow dryers. And so cool. I got it for $1. I just wanted for the suitcase. Okay, so there I have them. Now I have to glue on glue on Miss Witch. Oh, my battery's running dead. Alright, I will just do this one and show you. I'm going to glue on the witch. And she fits just perfectly on here. And then I'm going to take some Ranger black soot and just go around the edges. And then I'm going to take some vintage photo, and that's going to go down the middle. And then I'm going to take my glossy accents and just put that on really thick, almost like it's a tile. Uh-oh, what happened to my voice? Excuse me. I don't know, when I do these videos, it's either my card filling up or my battery running dead. It gets kind of frustrating. So I kind of go from the outside to the inside. I don't know if that's right or not. Sometimes I get bubbles and sometimes I don't. I don't know what the story is on it, but alright. And then I have little bats that I cut out from the paper, and I'm just going to stick him up here like this, so it looks like she's holding on to the bat with her hand. And that should dry up real nice. Let's see if I have one dry. This is the first one that I did. It's pretty dry. And this one I didn't put a bead in, so I don't know if I'm going to try to go back and do that. I'm afraid this will break again if I unscrew it and screw it again. But that's the way they're going to look. My game piece embellishment for your paper pantry. Thanks for watching. I hope you go over there. I mean, it is so much fun there. There's a $1 a month fee or $12 a year, but it is so worth it. It's just a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.